B channel. My name is Nya and he's Shamek, my Upa. So guys, as you see, something is a little different. What are you doing? Because today is the start of our series of BTS, as promised. We're going to try.
That's why we have this. We have a new background for BTS.
Yeah.
We're going with the white background for BTS today. It is a special day, so we're changing location.
Yes. Yeah. And we're going to try to post a video every day. We're going to do our best for that to happen. It's a lot of work, so I really hope that we're gonna manage to do that. And you guys have literally commented on every video, and thank you so much for supporting us and for subscribing to the channel. So we're going to start with the trilogy. There is a whole story of BTS that makes sense throughout the whole series of
whole series of BTS. As always, Nya is like the encyclopedia. So she likes, it's true. She loves to do all this research. She will research the record, research the band. Me, I love to see a video on the spot. It's more exciting for me when doing a reaction. I wanted to do Singularity first, but apparently that is
after.
That is after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to start from the very beginning, which is the trilogy. So we're going to do throughout all 3 days. This is the first day of the trilogy. So today is going to be I Need You, the first video. And then tomorrow is going to be Prologue. Then the day after tomorrow is going to be Run. And it's going to be the end of the trilogy. That is going to give us like a first insight on the story of BTS. So let's get into today's video, which is I Need You. It's the very first video. And I am really excited.
This is the first video?
Yes, this is the first video. I am gonna pause the video to literally like say 2-3 things. But let's get started.
Let's do it. Big hit, entertainment.
This is the original version, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. There's 2 versions.
Berlin. 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 Berlin.
There is like this intro here now, where you can see all the members.
Funny, I think I've seen a little bit of this before.
We did it when we did the reaction.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this is like very strong, and there's a lot of metaphors in this.
Berlin. 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 Berlin.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here because I just want to say something, just to a little bit analyze, just very shortly. So basically, the whole beginning, Jin is like the representation of what every boy goes through. So basically, the petals, they represent the other boys. So there's like 6 petals. You see when he puts the petals like on the ground?
I didn't really get that. In terms of, you know, the terms of, you know, what every boy goes. I think, you know, it's just with everyone that, you know, whether you're a boy or girl.
Yeah.
What I saw from that video, when the video started,
yeah,
you saw that he had a lot of pills in his hands, which means he was in love. That's what I get, because I'm reading the lyrics. Jin is in love. Basically, you know, it's sort of like a love-hate relationship. You know, then you see him with these sort of pills. So is he overdosing on the pills, or is he...
Basically, what I read is that all these metaphors, they represent what is going from childhood to adulthood. So the petals represent the other boys, so it's like 6 boys, and they are the personification of his emotions.
Okay.
So when he's taking the pills, it's like a personification of like one emotion that he goes through, that he doesn't want to become an adult.
Is this to do with the video that we're watching?
Yeah. So there's like, as well, it's very confusing.
It's because for me, I need your girl. I need your girl. It sounds like it's a love song, right? So like, you know what I mean? And it sounds like a relationship. So, you know, because I know a lot of guys and a lot of girls as well, you know, sometimes they get to a point in love that it's very difficult to really sometimes try to comprehend the sort of emotions that you're going through, especially if it's a breakup. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, like, you know, they turn to, you know, these sort of like antidepressant pills or try to overdose, and you know, so that is what I'm getting. But anyway.
Then he also explained on his Instagram, I read somewhere, that he's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this well, but it was like narcolepsy, which is like his character there had this illness, which like he can't sleep, he falls asleep during the day. But I think this kind of represents again like the childhood and adulthood and the transition that he's going through. And the fire as well represents, you see that he was lighting the fire, symbol of anger and lose emotion, like when you're a teenager, you know, and like you're going through that. But yeah, it's interesting as well what you're saying about the love, because that's an element as well. And
it is what I'm seeing, it's what I'm seeing.
And this where we stop the video, that is getting beat up. And when he puts because he's putting his hood up, like his hood as well represents adulthood. So every time you see the hood up is him being an adult. And every time you see the hood down is him like wanting to be a child again. So like there is this, very interesting.
Silent.
You see burning the childhood. They can escape.
Silent.
And this is them going through like memories of their happy times, you know?
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Silent. Silent. Silent.
Okay, this, look at here, right? There's a reason why I stopped it. Because it's like, you see the butterfly? Okay, this is the first time where we've seen the butterfly. You see there is like a butterfly here around them? Yeah. So like that's the symbol that is going to be recurrent in all the videos. So there is going to be like the symbol of the butterfly. So the transition from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So the childhood and the adulthood. So that's the first time we see it, yeah? And here, the lollipop, like childhood as well.
Silent. 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 Silent.
This is interesting as well. He's getting beat up, right?
Well, what do you think that means?
So, he's getting beat up and he's not reacting, right? His adulthood, they are the figures that are beating him up.
I don't get that. I don't really see this is my interpretation of that.
That's interesting, right? For somebody that hasn't read all the story and stuff, like,
because you know it's you know, everyone's gonna, you know, you're gonna see it, you're gonna interpret it. For me, for what the lyrics are saying and for what I'm seeing here, it's sort of like, and he's not reacting, it's sort of like an inner feel. So it's kind of like, to me, it's more like an inner hurt that he's feeling, you know, because of the breakup, because of the pain that he's going through. Because, man, I've been in relationships before you sweet out, right? You know what I mean? And, you know, sometimes it takes, like, you know, a girl that I dated, it took me like about 2 years to get over. you know, and it was really, it's more of an inner pain, you know, that you feel every day, you go through every day. So
yeah, but
that to me, what was taking place was more of an internal feel and like an internal fight, you know, that he was going through. But then again, you know, these guys have different things, different metaphors. So let's continue. Let's continue to the video. Let's see what we have.
Okay, there is another important thing to say. Rapman is more the mature side of Jin, and V is more the rebellious side of it. You're gonna see it throughout the whole trilogy, and this is very interesting. Okay, so yeah, the beat up, like the guys that are beating him up, is like he can't react because it has to go through all these emotions. He's going through it, and there's nothing he can do. So that's basically. But anyway, it's a good point what you made. Like, it's a very good point as well. I think that's what they want to say as well. And the bridge here.
Look at that scene. That bridge is, come on, man.
So yeah, the bridge. It's also the passage, though. That's how I see it. That's a passage between childhood and adulthood. There's like every time you see a bridge, it's like it's very, very huge symbol, and like it's great. Yeah. So he collapses to it, like I can't do anything. We have to go through this. Water as well. And it's like, look, like it's, you know, like a child. The 6 petals again. Okay, this is like very intense.
Boom!
There's like the clue moment. See, looking at the childhood lost, good times.
Wow.
Yeah, it's intense. It's very intense.
Doing donuts in the park. Donuts. Wow.
Yeah, so here we have to stop it because I want to, like, this is like a very cool moment where it's like he's killing his father, basically. But that's not what they want to say. So there's a meaning. So it's
in
like,
terms of the stabbing that was taking place?
Yeah, so he's losing his pureness, childhood, and getting into the adulthood where you're not pure anymore. So like you commit sins, you do things that are not pure anymore. Like you know what sin means, you know what sin is, and you're like, yeah, there's no escape.
That I completely, you explained that to me. Me looking at this, like looking at what I'm seeing here now, it's a completely different meaning to me as a first-time viewer. If I'm going to do an interpretation of this, this will more go down to that moment where he just killed the feelings that, you know, he used to have for that, you know, that person.
Oh wow, that's great.
You know, that is how I see it. Like, man, enough is enough. I am not even gonna stress anymore over this girl. I'm not even gonna stress anymore of even loving this girl. You know, forget about it. This is what I'm gonna, because man, every guy, we've been there, and girls, you know, we have been there. We all have been there. So that would be my interpretation of it. So let's continue, because it's good that you have, encyclopedia. You have all the answers. She's got all the answers.
Yeah, the song is amazing. You see now, dropping the lollipop and the cigarette. It's like adulthood. Like the lollipop that becomes a cigarette. That's such a great symbolism. Fire as well, you know? It's like I can't do anything. I'm running.
The video's going back and forth now, so it's everything that you need to know about the song, you can know about the video is already taking place.
Yeah, and also here you see that they are on a verge, like of the seashore. So like there is a sea and there is the sky and the bird that's flying. That's something that is gonna be a repetition in the other videos because
Yeah,
it's like
now
passage.
for me, and again, this scene just symbolizes, look, I'm over whatever it is that I was going through, you know, and this is me, you know, I've already picked myself back up, and the guys in that's been rolling with me, you know, throughout our careers, you know, this is kind of like my family. This is the people that I really love. But man,
okay, and it ends.
Love it. Great song. Love the record, man. Great video as well. A lot of metaphors.
Yeah.
You know, for a first-time viewer like myself, obviously I wouldn't have the correct interpretation, but it would be an interpretation that I can relate to as well. So for me, you know, I think it's great.
I really love the fact that you haven't read like what the interpretation is, because it's great, you know, when you watch a video for the first time and then you give your own thoughts about it. It's like I had to watch it literally so many times and like literally go and research to really understand certain things, and I think that's what they wanted to do. And I love movies, short movies, because it's a short movie, I mean, that really keep you wondering about what they're trying to say and what's the hidden meaning behind. And it's great. I think this is genius. Like, it's really great, and I'm becoming really, really, really passionate day after day about BTS, because I'm watching the whole
even without the metaphors,
trilogy and everything, you know?
Even without the metaphors, I feel like for first-time viewers like myself or anyone else around the world, you know, and you do not have the encyclopedia next to you to give you all the answers.
I don't have all the answers.
I think, you know, the way how they putting the message across, you will still find meaning within the record, and you will still find some sort of interpretation that you can relate to. From what I've seen, you know, I can relate to it in terms of the lyrics that I was reading, you know. So whether or not if the interpretation is what, you know, what they were trying to give off or try to say, there will still be something within the record and within the video that anyone, you know, not knowing the record or not knowing what the imagery is about, can relate to. That's why I like it.
And you know what it is? The great thing about it, it's just like it kept me wanting to know what's gonna happen next. That's a great thing about it. Like, it ends with this horizon of the sea, right? Which I guess represents like a passage, right? Through, and the song. Well, we haven't talked about the song.
I love the record.
Yeah, exactly. The song is amazing. It's super catchy, as all BTS songs.
I love the fact that I've listened to Fake Love, which is one of the latest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this record, you can see such a huge growth from 2015 to 2018. So these guys definitely, they've been putting in a lot of work. So yeah, this is a great record as well as for any BTS fans.
Amazing.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. I have done as well a cover of Fake Love, so I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here if you want to check it out. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you do, give us a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below about your own theories and let us know what you think about the song. If we missed something, if I forgot to say something, let us know in the comments down below. I want to know more and more and more, and I really love when you guys let me know more information about BTS, because I absolutely love this group. And if you're enjoying our content, you can also subscribe to the channel. And we will see you tomorrow for the second video of the trilogy, which is the prologue. See you tomorrow, guys.
Peace.